This right here is the best lifestyle accessory money can buy. Allow me to explain. In case you haven't met before, this plucky looking little thing is a Toyota RAV4.
And I bet nobody's told you that the name stands for Recreational Activity Vehicle 4, with the 4 standing for 4-wheel drive or 4x4, as you can probably tell by my antics in the field.
These RAV4s come in a few different shapes and sizes. The one we're in today is the short wheelbase Mark 1, affectionately known amongst enthusiasts as the Shorty. And that's good news for us because this is undoubtedly the one to have. And as the name suggests, that makes it quite diddy in size, so it's quite cozy in here. In fact, allow me to show you with a visual demonstration. You sit, buddy. You want to come back a bit more back? Sitting behind me is Sam Gosling.
Hello gang.
The handsome bugger who owns this amazing little Toyota. Next to him is his dog Albie. Albie, do you want to say hello?
He's so camera shy.
Oh, baby. I think he's a bit tired.
He's
been
camera
running around the field too much.
He's camera shy now. He won't be camera shy later. And next to me is Matt. You're familiar with Matt already. Gents, do we all fit in the RAV4?
We're sweet indeed.
Are we comfortable?
100%.
Very much.
Plenty of legroom back here for me.
And are we getting absolutely drenched in mud?
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. We'll come back to these guys a little later on. There we go. You can tell pretty instantly just by looking at it that this thing is from Japan, and that's because it looks like a bug. Curiously though, the RAV4's roots dig a lot deeper than that. So deep in fact, they can be traced all the way to the other side of the planet.
All the way to the Golden Coast of California. Back in the 90s, when Toyota made this original RAV4, they were gunning real hard for that American dollar. I mean, they obviously still do today, but back then they were making cars for and marketing them to the younger, edgier, yet still corporate Californian buyer. You know, the ones with wavy hair, an interest in rural exploration, and an alternative taste for the jazz cabbage.
And because of all of this, the RAV4 has a real whiff of Americana Cali haze about it. In fact, Matt, if you come round to show the side profile, and if all of you guys watching squint just a little bit, you'll get a hint of beach buggy about the side profile. It really does just look like an American car, this, doesn't it? But not in like a vulgar, fat Yankee SUV kind of way, more in like a freedom, open road, kind of like in the same way a Mark IV Supra does. You know what I mean? But that's not to say that Toyota's efforts were misled. The RAV4 sold quite well, and indeed sold to the young, adventurous type it was originally aimed at. But with time, it found its other customer niche. Think somebody who wanted a high seating position, a city dweller with a young family. Think yoga, yummy mummy.
The RAV4 quickly became an accessory that allowed its customers to pursue and engage with their existing lifestyles better. It's quiet and economical, so fellow parents on the school run don't think you're absolutely insufferable. It's easy to swing about the gym car park. You can fit a surfboard or a bike on the roof. But most importantly, it can do this.
This thing is four-wheel drive, and good four-wheel drive at that. I'm on road tyres, it's 2 degrees today, and this grass, these dips, this mud, absolute breeze. This amazing can-do attitude that the RAV4 is blessed with It helps you to open up new doors to new adventures, new experiences. Look at Sam playing about with Albie. He's living the life. He's got Delica, but got him up here. But if he fancied it, he could have just come here in the RAV4, the same way that I did. Sam is precisely who I'd expect to own a little RAV4 like this. Either him or what? Like a 65-year-old little lady, right? Yeah, which is ironic because that's precisely who Sam bought that specific car from. He's a cool guy, that Sam guy. Cool guy.
While I went to do my piece to cameras driving the RAV,
Speed watch area.
I sent my trusty cameraman Matt to investigate Sam a little further, because a car is only as interesting as the person who owns it.
Get it then.
Hey, go get it. This is new tailgate, new bumper, sunroof's all been taken out, respraying all the quarters, resprayed the rear bumper, big boy on there.
This place is very cool.
So yeah, I started living here a couple of years ago when it was just basically a storage unit.
Would you say it's a tiny home?
Tiny home, yeah. It's 8 by 21 feet. Turbo diesel, well, not injection, so it's the latest engine that you can get without an ECU.
Where's your spider?
Oh yeah, she's got a RAV4. RAV4. You probably get quite hungry actually. This was bought as a non-runner. Happy day. She only eats live prey. I have to go and buy locusts for her. This is a customer's. This left the factory without door locks. He came back from Barcelona and there was a bloke living in the back of it. But yeah, and then there's just storage for all sorts. This is like an overlap of the workshops. There's like wheels and gearboxes and all sorts of shit out here. The roof line, as you say, there's the same height as the Delica, but you can basically stand up in the Peugeot. That's pretty much the quickest. You just want to play, don't you? That's a big spider. And we finally got it working. The keys are in there. And then the storage just keeps on going up there. But yeah, we could always get in that.
Does it run?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it should do. It's just that is actually a legitimate.
Oh, you have to lock it.
Yeah.
And unlock it from there.
So,
you're a busy boy. You got a lot
busy
of
boy. Yeah. There's plenty to do. She's got some air holes. There's no battery in it. Well, this is embarrassing. There you go. But I mean, when I bought it, this was full up with water, like a fish tank in the back. So. You've not got a sense of urgency today at all.
Monday.
Doesn't matter.
It's often claimed that the RAV4 created this subgenre of small crossover SUV. Today, these types of cars are very popular, but they wouldn't be if the RAV4 wasn't any good in the first place and the market never lapped it up when it initially arrived.
I do need to caveat here though and be clear that what this genre of car and general product trend has evolved into is miles off where it began with this little RAV4. Somehow, we've gone backwards. This thing is similar in size to what? An Igo X? Now, I know that this is actually smaller than an Igo X because I looked it up earlier, but that's besides the point. Don't get me wrong, the Igo is still a cool car, but nobody takes their Igo and their dog into a field. And it's not because they don't want to, it's because they literally can't.
The RAV4 though very much can, and people do want to be able to do this. Look at the prices of the RAV4's closest spiritual successor, the new Jimny, as proof of just that. They're higher than the people who buy them.
Because of all of this, these stubby RAV4s have built up a bit of a cult following, especially the Mark 1 shorties like the one I've got here. And a large part of that reason is what comes attached to the magical badge on the end of this bonnet. And that would be reliability. We all know Toyotas are famous for it. Second-hand stories of indestructible Toyotas have been around since the dawn of civilization. Long before, geez Louise, long before Clark's stunts with the Hilux captured all of our imaginations.
And I'll let you into a little secret. This RAV4 could probably do the same thing that truck did. Not that I'm about to go prove it, because AdSense doesn't pay me enough and I'm not a psychopath.
The RAV4 doesn't radiate that type of energy anyway, because it isn't a work vehicle. What this is a daydream vehicle. It's a car for people that enjoy their weekends, looking at clouds, touching grass and playing with their dog.
Sam's RAV4 enjoys the distinction of being in very nice shape. He bought it from an older lady who lives 5 minutes around the corner from him. She wanted to sell it, Sam wanted to buy it, so a deal was sealed. The car is absolutely immaculate, albeit now covered in Mr. Albatross's fur and, my mud. Sorry, Sam.
The one thing that I really want to point out is just how well made absolutely everything in here is. Every button, every material, every switch, every joint gives you that reassuring feeling that this car could easily survive a nuclear winter. And because it was made in the olden days, it's got a groovy seat pattern on it too. This must have looked amazing to a stoned Californian back in 1996. While I've been getting my lines ready, another RAV4 rocked up, but this time a new one. And you can kind of see just how much they've changed. It's like 3 times the size. I prefer R1. Now, there's a lot to choose from here, but in my opinion, one of the coolest things about the RAV4 is it's super laid back about its ability to do all of this fun, adventurous stuff. It drives far more like a Yaris than anything else. The clutch pedal is super light, it feels very natural, it's basically an extension of my leg. The power steering, again, super supportive, very easy to use. It actually handles a bit like a shopping trolley, just without the impending doom and unpredictability that usually comes with that thing. And all of that makes it super approachable, which makes it super charmful.
The RAV4 simply isn't my usual choice of car. Small, bouncy soft roaders usually get me all stressed out, but in this one, I'm not. Perhaps there's something in the air here, or perhaps it's just the pace of life that comes with the RAV4.
I reckon it's probably the latter. After all, it's what Toyota set out to achieve with the RAV4 and undoubtedly did so, which is why today I can comfortably claim that this is the best lifestyle accessory money can buy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, check out our videos on the left-hand side of your screen. If you want to support further than that, we have a web store full of t-shirts, stickers, number plate frames, all sorts that you can enjoy. candyshowroom.co.uk/shop. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.